Last class we have seen the analysis and the operation of single phase half wave controlled rectifier with R load. So half wave means you are controlling only the positive half cycle of the input voltage. The rectifier with R load we will be considering only the resistive load. So this was the input sine voltage and you will be triggering it at alpha, and this is pi, this is 2 pi, and the next triggering at 2 pi plus alpha. Based on that, you might have got the output voltage waveforms like this. Output voltage is present from alpha to pi, then from pi to 2 pi output voltage is absent. From 2 pi to 2 pi plus alpha again output is not present. After that you will get the remaining portion of the input. So there are certain analyses associated with this rectifier circuit. The one of the things is you have to find out what is the average value of output voltage. How do we calculate the average value of output voltage? Already I have told you these are converter circuit, which means it will convert AC to DC. So if you see at the input voltage, this is an AC voltage, because if you take the average value of this AC is 0, because positive half cycle and the negative half cycle are equal. So if you take the average, it will be equal to 0. So this is purely AC. But take the output voltage. Output is expected to be DC, but you are getting a voltage like this. Normally we are familiar with the DC voltage like this, but you are almost getting a voltage waveform like this is a shape. Okay, but in the initial class I have told you DC means any voltage whose average value is finite, you can call it as DC voltage. So here also we need to calculate what is the average value. Is it finite? That we need to check. Okay, so how to calculate the average voltage? This is very simple. The average value is equal to 1 divided by time period integral 0 to t your voltage waveforms. This is a way to find the expression for the voltage waveform. So this is the way to find the average value. So what is the time period for this output voltage? Okay, we can easily find out that this is a time period for the average value 2 pi, because after every 2 pi duration the signal keeps on repeating. So 2 pi is the time period. So I am writing 1 divided by 2 pi integral, the total duration is 0 to 2 pi. The voltage waveform expression is Vm sin omega t d omega t. Okay, now from 0 to 2 pi, this is 0 and this is 2 pi, which means from this 0, this is 0 to 2 pi. For the entire duration, 0 to alpha output voltage is equal to 0, pi to 2 pi output voltage is equal to 0. So the expression, the voltage waveform is valid only from the interval alpha to pi. Even though you are writing 0 to 2 pi, the waveform is present only for the duration alpha to pi. So this is a final expression 1 by 2 pi alpha to pi Vm sin omega t d omega t. Okay. Now when you do the integration, you will get Vm divided by 2 pi integral alpha to pi. Okay, Vm by 2 pi sin omega t integral is minus cos omega t from alpha to pi. Okay, which is equal to minus Vm by 2 pi cos pi minus cos alpha. What is cos pi? Cos pi is minus 1. So minus Vm by 2 pi minus 1 minus cos alpha. You will get Vm divided by 2 pi 1 plus cos alpha. So this is the expression for average value of output voltage V0 average. Vm by 2 pi 1 plus cos alpha. These expressions are very important because for the examinations like GATE or any competitive examination, directly they will ask this expression Vm by 2 pi 1 plus cos alpha. Okay. Similarly, you need to calculate the RMS value of the output voltage also. What is the RMS value of output voltage? So how to find the RMS value? V0 R or RMS value is equal to square root of 1 by t integral 0 to t Vm square sine square omega t, because RMS is root mean square, so root and this is the mean square. So you will get 1 divided by 2 pi. Integral 0 to 2 pi, you can shift from alpha to pi because the waveform is present only for the duration. Alpha to pi, Vm square sine square omega t d omega t. Okay, so what is the value for that? Sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So you substitute that expression, so you will get sine square theta 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2. That is the expression for sine square. After that you integrate, and final answer is, you try to integrate it by yourself. V naught r is equal to V naught r square is equal to, you can square both the LHS and RHS to avoid the root. So after squaring this, V naught r is equal to, you will get Vm square divided by 4 pi pi minus alpha plus 1 by 2 sine 2 alpha. So V naught r is equal to Vm divided by 2 root pi pi minus alpha plus 1 by 2 sine 2 alpha the whole raised to 1 by 2. So this is expression for RMS value. Try to derive this expression, because normally in examination they'll ask the definition, derivation also, how to find the average and RMS value of output voltage. So this is the way to calculate. Any voltage waveform is given, first you find out what is the time period, and then 1 divided by time 0 to t, that waveform integrate, you will get the average value. Its root mean square, you will get the RMS value also.